right. Are we on? Are we on? We on? Are you sure? Are you positive on? We're on?
Yes, that we are on. Somebody's first.
Okay, thank you. You did an awesome job, by the way. Shout out to the behind the scenes camera crew.
Whoop, whoop.
You're doing a wonderful job. Wonderful job.
Yeah, 9 people.
I'm not understanding why. Wait, actually, all right, guys. We are in the process of, per usual, waiting on. Per usual, in the process of waiting on people. See, I think I'm gonna change my show to like the ish time or whatever, because as y'all see, we're sitting here. I'm sitting here at the gym, sitting here in my gym. Yeah, I have recliners in my gym too, in case y'all was wondering. I have recliners in my gym. But so now we're sitting here, we're waiting on. Well, I guess because he is driving in from. Well, he drove in from Austin yesterday. And I'm cutting some slack. Yes, I'm eating my cookie right now too. I'm eating my cookie. I'm gonna tell y'all about how we got to this situation that we're in right now. So, my phone goes off. Michael Rodgers says, "Hey man, I ain't going to Tokyo." I said, "I know you ain't going to Tokyo. I watched it." I know you ain't going to Tokyo. Well, since I ain't going to Tokyo, I'm going to hang out with you for a little while there in Tokyo. I said, "I ain't got no problem with that." I said, "I don't like waiting on you. But that's probably why you in Tokyo, because you're late to him. I'm telling him about that when he get here, too. I'm telling him. Who is it? D'Angelo. Finally. Yeah, we here. We here. We here. And we are taking all of y'all Q&As. Oh. And we got to call in. Don't worry about the random white guy walking around in the gym. That's just Ethan. Y'all know Ethan. Y'all seen him before. He's always... Ethan, how is it that anytime I'm recording in the gym, you always working out? Like, you always working out. I think you just be trying to be on my show secretly. It's almost like you know exactly what time, when I'm going to be recording, and that's when you want to come to your cameos.
Probably.
I know what you be trying to do. Ain't no girls watching you. They're watching us. And look at them all in the back. Y'all see it? I know y'all see it because we live. All in the background, still working out. Well, because I do got to actually still run a functional gym in the middle of all of this. So, anyway. But before Mike get here, before he gets here, so last week, right, and I told y'all, I've been talking to my people, I've been doing some digging, doing some researching, and it's about to be some, from what I'm being told, it's about to be some surprises and some surprise upsets come this weekend coming up. Now, I say it like this here. I've been around this sport long enough. Usually when people tell me this is what's going to happen, this is usually what's going to happen. They've been wrong a time or two with the distance, like when they was like both going to run 9.7 on y'all, and he did, and he just really ran. We thought he was going to run 9.6. Next time he ran 9.5. They told me about that too. But anyway, so here's what I heard. I heard that there's two sleepers now. And that both of these sleepers are going to medal. Now, for me, I couldn't figure out because I'm sitting here like, it ain't but 3 medals to get, people. It ain't but 3 medals to get. How in the hell is everybody gonna be a sleeper? How is everybody gonna have a sleeper? But now these two sleepers, I'm gonna call it out. One of them is a female now. I'm gonna tell you what I heard. Now, look, y'all know I'm lying. My phone went was? That was like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 3 days ago, 3 days ago. So that was that Friday morning or Saturday? Friday morning, the phone went off. I was getting ready to do a Raes take. I was like, you know what? I need to wait. I need to get all the information I can on this situation that's going on. My phone go off. I'm gonna read just a little bit of what my phone said. Hold on. Just a little bit of it. Let me go find it. Let me go find it. Scroll. Kapaya! Find it. What's up? Good morning. Yada yada yada. Blase. Get to the fun part. Get to the good part. Where is it at? Where's what I'm looking for? I need the number when they say what she's been doing in practice. Where's these 1081? Oh yeah. So apparently somebody been dropping some at they practices. Apparently somebody been dropping some 8s, lows, 80s, 81s, 7 highs. And I was also told that this person, this sleeper, was actually behind at USA's. Okay, I'm trying to help y'all figure out who it was because she was behind too. I heard she was behind on her training at USA's, and she was only at about 6% next to her training partner. Her training partner won. Now that's for the rest of y'all to go figure out what that is, but that's just what I've been told. I've been told that they're not going down like that. I've been told they had a 1-2 punch for a reason, and it just so happened that the one was standing out in front, and now that the one is out doing commercials, the 2 is gonna be ready. That's just what I was told now. Now the other one I was told was Jamrock. Y'all know I've been telling y'all, the U.S. boys is going to sweep 1, 2, 3. I've been saying that. I know that everybody's been talking about Simeon, and I'm going to ask Mike when he get here because Mike done raced there last damn one of them, so he can actually give a more accurate, prediction or whatever. But I've been told that, USA's not going to go 1, 2, 3 like I wanted. I've also been told that somebody's going to mess up the whole mix. And I don't want to go into too much detail because I really want to wait for Mike to get here and then, so I can talk to him and ask him about that. Because from what I've been told, even my predictions on the men's side don't flip, completely flipped. When I say completely flipped. They don't flip so much to, well, I'm be honest with y'all. I don't even have a set winner yet. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to break it down and all of that, but I don't even have a set winner yet, at all. But anyway, that's Clint. It's still not Mike. Let me check some of y'all questions on this thing, this Q&A. Oh my goodness, it's a lot going on. Hold on, let me see what somebody's saying. All right, so 3 fastest women this year is in Jamaica. Get it? So far, you could say that 3 fastest women are in Jamaica. I could definitely say that. Let me try and scroll back up, get some of y'all on here. Yeah, we definitely on track Ninja Time, brother. We definitely on track Ninja Time. You see, it's 11:30. We supposed to went live at 11 o'clock. This is why NBC ain't called me yet. Because NBC is like, Ray, all the shows you do, it's like a ish. Like y'all will be on time, but it's okay. It's okay. T. Hayes, my gym is located in Plano, Texas. Who's winning the women's 200? We're gonna talk about that because I have the whole lineup right here. Well, I can tell you now, Gabby gonna win the 200. But anyway, oh yes, upsets the men and women, D'Angelo. Yeah, men sprints too. It took them long enough. Let me see. Solomon, what's going on? Michael Rodgers.
What's going on?
You late? That's what's going on. You late. Hey, what's going on, brother? Take your back out. You probably didn't work out too. Shoot. Is this Lil Rodgers?
Yeah, Lil Rodgers.
Y'all live.
That's Mari. Say what's up.
Say what's up to people. You live. You live in the face with the whole world right now. Michael Rodgers. I guess we going to get this show started, man. You can say what's up to the people. There's a lot going on out here. There's a lot going on. We're gonna get to some of these questions here in a minute that they got for us. First thing I want to ask you right now from the horse's mouth. Tell me why you are not in Tokyo. Why you feel as though you're not in Tokyo right now.
I was hurt.
Explain.
So, I guess about a month before trials, I had a 4.3 centimeter tear in my Achilles. So I came here, and Doc is upstairs, and he was down there, he'll tell you. So I ended up getting a shot, and I just had to sit down for a little bit to get healthy. I mean, I wasn't ready.
So you would pretty much say that the reason why you're not in Tokyo is because of poor maintenance to your body. I'd call it that. You know already, I'm calling it what it is. Every time folks be like, even myself, well, I was hurt. Well, no, you weren't hurt. It's called poor maintenance of the body. Poor maintenance of the body. Because when there's poor maintenance of the body, something falls apart. So, I guess my next question for you would be, do you feel like, based off of your injury that you had, timing wise, like when did you mess up your Achilles?
I was saying between, what was the AP range? When was that?
AP range, what was that, early April?
Yeah, early April. So,
Mid-April. COVID got the whole season thrown off, so you don't really know when a track meet was.
So like really early April. So really I just wasn't ready. When they would train, when they would do nothing I was supposed to do to get ready. I mean, I ain't gonna use it as a crutch, so it wasn't ready.
So after, I do know you had ended up running after USA's you ran, but then you ended up running faster after the trials. Am I correct?
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, yeah. So I guess, let me ask you this then. Do you feel like if the trials had been later or, closer to when they usually are, because usually trials are in July.
Yeah.
Do you think that alone has something to do with the fact of why you wasn't as prepared? Because normally we're used to seeing you run a lot of meets.
Yeah.
And this year we did. Now, my second part of the question is that why you didn't run a lot of meets because your Achilles was messed up?
I just, I pulled out of Boston. Even though I pulled out of Boston, I pulled out a lot of meets this year because I was hurt. So now it's like, I'm running faster because I'm ready. My body is starting to get back to where it's supposed to be. So it's like now I'm just ready to just run fast and just show everybody, hey, I was ready. Don't be ready, but I wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying?
I will say that was probably the first time that I've known you forever, that I had ever saw you running and you looked kind of like you were in mid-season form. You didn't look ready to be at trials at all. I mean, even without even talking to you, like on the basis like I do, it just looked like you was in mid-season form, like I'm not ready to sprint yet at all. So I totally get that. I totally get that. So my next question would be, this is the first, if I'm correct, this is like the first team you've not made, correct?
The first.
In how many years?
Whew. No.
What is this, 2020?
God, no.
What is this, 2020?
13 years.
2021, yeah, so that's,
Yeah.
my math ain't that good, but that's about 10.
Yeah.
Either what, 2021 and from 2009.
Oh, it's like 10.
10 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Like 10, or was it 10? I don't think it's 10.
It's 11.
It's 11. Yeah.
At least you can hit real good. Keep doing that, all right? Keep doing that. So in 11 years, you never missed a team. Damn. That's actually pretty impressive. That's actually very impressive. So, what? Damn. I didn't think about it until this morning, when I was getting ready to set up for the interview, and I was like, something I need to ask you anyway. And I was like, man, I think this is the first time that I can remember Mike not making a team, whether it's on a relay or whether it's top 6, top 3, top 4, top anything. Matter of fact, I think this is the first time I've ever seen you not in the finals.
First time.
So how are you feeling about that?
I'm mad. You see where I'm at.
Hey, like,
Hey, I was training on Sunday yesterday.
Yeah. And we gonna show y'all a little bit of that too, cause y'all know I had to do some race take analyzing since he here. So what's your take on the second half of the season then?
Prefontaine gonna be it.
Prefontaine.
Prefontaine is gonna be the biggest meet this year, period.
So basically, you not shutting down right now. You still doing the second half of the season.
You know, we gotta go there to get that 35% reduction.
Yeah. See, I told y'all that it's real life. You just heard it. If you don't go to them track meets, it's reductions and stuff. All right, and so that means you're gonna take it all the way to Diamond League Finals.
Yep.
I would actually say then, from the standpoint of you might be in a better position now that you're. Well, it's hard to say what I'm about to say because you don't not want to be at the Olympics. You don't not want to be there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But not being there is like, well, shit. At least the season ain't over with. I still got Diamond League Finals. Now let me get my mind geared up for that. How do you even stay focused to even want to continue to run without going to Tokyo? Like, what made you not just say, you know what? Shit, I'm done for the season. I ain't going to
To be
Tokyo.
honest, I knew after indoors, after I ran 652, I was gonna be ready to run something fast. But you know, body just wasn't acting right around that time. So now that my body come back around, I can actually train and get ready, get some speed up on it. I'm anxious to see what I'm gonna actually be able to run.
What do you think has been one of your Achilles heels? Not pun intended. What would be one of your Achilles heels that you would say, even if you was at top condition, that you could say, I need to work on this or that to get me. I hate to use the term back, but sometimes we gotta use that term to get you back to your prime Mike Rodgers, because I don't think that it has anything to do with, like I said, once you master something, now it's all about just making sure your body can hold up. Is there anything that you think that's wrong with your race or your race pattern that has had you in the positions you've been in these races?
I just gotta get my first 20 back together. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but
I can tell you what he was doing wrong. I saw it.
Yeah. So now it's just tweaking that and tweaking little things. I know once I get up and get going, I'm hell. But that first part, everybody just been getting away from me for some reason. But I done figured that out now. So
Which is weird because it's like that. I'm not even gonna use the word used to be. I'm gonna say that's your strong point. Like your strong point, your claim to fame and what made you was your start. And it's like now it actually is like almost your Achilles heel, because it used to be Mike Rodgers is going to get out great, but then he just gonna hold it. He can't accelerate. Now when we're watching, I know for me, I'm seeing more acceleration, out of your drive phase. But I was seeing that your top your key component, which was your start, started slacking and lacking. Now, is that due to the fact that you understood that what we was all knowing and saying, like, okay, Mike gonna get out, but we can probably catch him?
I just went away from, how you practice or perfect your craft. I just went away from it. I just wasn't doing it as much, and I was so focused on getting the top end together that I went away from it. So like I had to go back and relearn what the hell I was doing.
So you know what? Because a lot of people, you got a lot of fans watching. I'm gonna get to some of these questions, but tell us just a little bit, because you've been in this shit for a long time. How in the hell did you even get into track and field? Because I don't think a lot of people even know that.
To be honest, man, it was a coach I had in high school. He was the driver's ed teacher. That's about, this white man was crazy. He followed me everywhere, every basketball game, every football game, trying to get me to run track. I would not go out there at all. And then my junior year in high school, I got hurt playing football, and I missed the whole football season, and I missed the whole basketball season. He said, "Oh, so you just gonna sit at home and do nothing?" He said, "Come run track." I went out there. Mind you, I had some fast people on my team. I had Pretty Willie, lay your body down, dude. He ran 10-2.
Oh, the dude who had to do the song?
Yeah. He was the
Never
fast
knew he
person.
ran track.
He was the fast person at my school. He had state record actually, 10:26. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, he got a full scholarship to Ole Miss and all this. So I got all these dudes on my team And I'm like,
Yeah.
man, I can't beat none of these dudes. I barely got on the 4x4 at my school.
And
Barely.
this is
This is
high
my
school-
junior year.
junior high school.
Yeah, barely got on.
So you didn't start really running until like your junior year of high school,
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much. So okay, so what happened after high school? Because you didn't. I know for a fact you didn't do no major 4 years, no Arkansas, no none of that. What happened after high school?
Okay, so at Iowa State, I went there to play football and run track. I got a scholarship. I'm there, balling out. Typical Wallace was the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
We was kicking it or whatever, and get to the spring game. I balled out in the spring game. Then the NCAA clearinghouse pops up in the locker room. Was like, you got 48 hours to get off campus. I'm like, what you mean I got 48 hours? These folks went and changed the names of the classes on my transcript from my high school, but I kind of blame my high school for having the old course curriculum. You know what I'm saying? That didn't match with the clearinghouse. So that's the real reason I got kicked out of school. But Iowa State wouldn't change the class. They're like, oh, he got the grades, but the names of the classes were correct. Man, these folks went and docked up my stuff, got me kicked out. My mama had to come get me. And yeah, I ended up going to NA high school, Lindenwood. Lindenwood didn't even have a scholarship for me when I got there. My high school coach actually got the job up there, but I actually walked on playing basketball there. So I was playing basketball all the way. I was playing basketball.
So this time you gonna play everything
you can play.
but track and field.
Yeah. So I didn't get on the track team till like mid indoors. So me and Donald Thomas, the high jumper from the Bahamas.
My boy, shout out to Donald Thomas. That's my boy right there.
Yeah. We walked on the track team. We ended up getting scholarships at the end of the day, but he went pro after his first year, jumping in Air Maxes. In Illinois. Yep, jumping Air Maxes. He jumped some Air Maxes. After he jumped 7.7s on Air Maxes, I said, we was riding in the vans on the way back from Illinois, and he had all these people calling him. That boy went pro. He went pro.
I remember the first time I saw you actually run was 2007. 2007. Yeah, 2007 USA's. You actually was in my first heat.
Oh yeah.
You was my first heat. You ran like
10-10,
something like that, yeah. And then because I had went like 10:09. And I remember then, because I remember looking at the results, and I was like, who the hell is Micheal Rodgers? Like, because it's like, I've been doing track since 2003. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, who the hell is Micheal Rodgers? So I remember that. Then I also remember 2008 when you came out indoor. You was running USA uniform, and I was actually in Luzerne. One of those track meets, but I wasn't doing the 60. I didn't do the 60. I did the 200 there. But you did the 60 and you won the 60 twice. And then when TC was telling me, he was like, man, Micheal Rodgers is going to be, that next up and coming guy. I'm like, I'm watching TC, because TC is my agent, So I'm saying, like, I'm watching, you looking good. And then it was like the next meet we went to somewhere in Germany, you won the 60 again. I was like, okay. And then we ended up locking up, me, you, and Mark, locked up in one of them places in Germany. And then you dropped like 6'5". You went like 6'5", Mark went like 6'6", I went like 6'61". And then I remember Hop was like, man, who is this guy on the cover of my boys? Because me and Mark were supposed to be an issue. And then that was that same year when you won US Indoor. So tell me this, when you won US Indoor that year, take me through that, because that was your first championship ever winning. You won that in a USA uniform, not like no Nike, none of that. Take me through how in the hell you got to that point. Because again, this is 2008, you coming out of nowhere. Jack, you been doing this shit.
I ain't gonna lie, Jack. I ain't know nothing about no drive phase, no nothing. I came to Texas, I ain't know nothing about no 100, no 60. My coach did too. Hey, he taught me all that stuff in about a span of 3-4 months. I just got out there and did what I was taught. I ain't know what I was doing. That's why when I got outside, I didn't know how to finish the last 40.
That would make sense then. That would definitely make sense. That would make sense. I remember you winning not NC, but when you won that first, because I was in that race. I was right next to you, as a matter of fact. Right next to you, and I thought I had won. And then I remember when I did this, I leaned, and then I was like, I think I got it. He was like, no, you didn't. And I was like, nah, I got it. And then lo and behold, he kept saying like, no, you didn't. And then as soon as it popped up, it was Michael Rodgers, and then Leroy Dixon. I was like, Leroy Dixon, where the hell is he at?
Lane 8.
All of them got there lane 8. Me and you in the middle of going at it, and he over in lane 8, done stuck shot at me, Kyle. He doing this, and I'm over here trying to lean you out. But that was the year that was your first championship. But then you came back. No, 08, that trials though, you didn't win that year. You didn't. What happened at trials that year after you won Indo?
What I just said, I was getting out to 60, but I couldn't finish the last 40 because I didn't know what I was doing. So then next year, I was like, man, coach, I got to learn how to get some top end.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when I think, you know what I'm saying, I kind of went away from the start. But my start was so good, so much better than everybody's, I didn't have to worry about it no more.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You know how Christian Coleman started so much better than everybody's?
yeah.
You can go work on something else, but man, I'll just advice to some people like they'll go away from, you know what I'm saying, what your strength is. You gotta keep perfecting it, you know.
Yeah.
It'll go away on you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but then 09, it helped you in 09 because that's the year you won world championship. I mean, not world, the year you won USA championship. Tell me what you was thinking before USA even kicked off that year. That was your first year winning, 2009. What was going through your mind?
Man, I was like, these fools that whooped me last year at USA, I'm coming here to win. I was just coming here to win. I didn't care what I ran, I was just coming here to win. That whole year, I just wanted to win every race, and I won every race.
Yeah, you did. You did. I've done my research, and the fact that I was there that whole time. I remember Prefontaine that year, when they totally. I'm gonna tell this story because nobody knows this story. So Prefontaine, I had been to Prefontaine that whole week because I had just dropped 1002 over there in Sweden, and they flew me over there. So I wasn't even supposed to be at Prefontaine whatsoever. But I was on a whole other side of the world tearing ass, and then Cap was like, nah, Ray gotta come here. So what ended up happening that year, you go back and look at it, Prefontaine, they created a whole nother race the week of Prefontaine, and they brought in, a bunch of other athletes, Ivory and all that. They did not want me and Mike to race each other. We not making sure it's a true story. They didn't want us to race each other. So they put me in a morning heat and then put him in an evening heat. Now, granted, we was supposed to win both of them, which we did, and the prize money was separated, which they did. They had two separate prize money so that we both could. Make a long story short, me and Mike made a whole lot of money that day. But anyway, I remember the night before the race was supposed to go off, you came to the room, and then he was sitting down in the chair, and I was sitting down, and he just sitting there, you just sitting there like this right here, shaking your head. I'm like, man, what's up? He said, man, these fools don't put me in lane 1. I said, they did what? I said, oh man, that's so disrespectful. I said, you remember that? You came in the room, and I was like, well, shit, tear their ass up even more than that. I remember I was sitting there next to TC, John, my agent, and Cap. I was in the Nike booth, and right when y'all was getting ready to run. And then everybody up there, they were betting on Walter, the Softball, and then it was really me and TC was the only ones. Both of us sitting there like, Mike finna get him. And Mike was like, what? Mike finna get him. And lo and behold, they betting. they been sitting there betting. And I'm like, bet! I'm in, tune in. Look, I can't bet what y'all bet, but I bet $10 on it. I literally bet $10 on it. That's it. Gun went off, bye. Literally. And then I remember that race because you put ground on them and then looked over. And I was like, I told y'all. And at that moment, we all knew Mike finna win USA. He win the USA championships, hands down, no matter what. And then you did. Now, after that, you never won another championship.
Yeah, I did.
What year?
14.
You won 14?
I won 14, yeah.
5 years later?
Yeah.
How?
I don't even know. I can't even tell you. I was hitting that year too. Ooh, I was ready to 10 times. I stepped on the track that year.
So wait, how many championships do you got? 2 indoor and 2 outdoor?
I got 3 indoor.
3 indoor? So you got 3 indoor championships, 2 outdoor championships. over a span of, even what we say, 11 years?
11 years.
Yes.
Over a span of 11 years. Do you know that there is a lot of people, that will put you in like a 0.0000001 percentile in history. Because let alone win a USA championship. That's hard as hell. I don't give a damn what year it is. I don't give a damn who ain't in it. A lot of people like to say like, oh, well that year Tyson wasn't running with y'all. No. You can have the USA track and field championships every weekend, and damn near every weekend you think it's a different team. So it's really the hardest team to make. So for you to be able to do that, and not only do it in 100 indoor and outdoor, I'm really trying to think who else has done that.
I did indoor and outdoor.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, the same
outside outside Maurice, we know Maurice has done it. Maurice has won indoor and outdoor. Didn't Justin win indoor 1 year? Indoor, I think he won like 6'4" or something.
2011.
Yeah, I feel like he won. Yeah, but I don't think it's very few of y'all that's done that. That's done both. That's won both of y'all, and you've done it multiple times. That's one of the reasons why I always like to tell people, and we're gonna get to y'all. I see the question. We're gonna get to them. We're gonna back it up. That's one of the reasons why I like to say, for the sport of track and field, people like you don't get the accolades and the respect that they should get. And the reason being is because track and field, we focus every year on new. It is always new. It's a new year, new this, new that. So it's like we have this amnesia every single year to where people who've done, like, to me, what you've done is fucking amazing. Like, yeah, it's amazing to go win a medal. Like, you can go get a medal. You can be on your stuff. You can go get your Olympic medal. You can go get your World Championship medal. There's many of people who've done that. But to me, and like I've said before, to me, greatness is not defined by what you do once or twice. Greatness is defined by what you can do over a period of time. It's one thing if you can have a career of 3, 4, 5 years, get a medal, and people think that that's it. Like you're great. To me, it's like, you got lucky. And that's what I tell any athlete, no disrespect. That's like, no, you got lucky. Your body hit at the right time. You did the right training, and you was in and out. Now, are you able to sustain, like you do, years of the same thing? Like, I may not have won every medal, or I may not have won an individual medal, but I am a force to where if I'm going to war with somebody, I want to go with that person. Because they've been there 20 damn years. I don't want to go with a person that went 4 years and shot 2 people. You know, like, and it just happened you shot 2 captains. Oh, well, you got lucky. You shot 2 people that happened to be the captain. But who can I really go to war with? And that's how I look at greatness. So I'd ask this then. With that being said, why do you feel like you've never got a 100-meter medal?
Just they put it together at the right time, man. It's different. Like the 100 is so unpredictable, man. Like you could get to the games or you can get to world championships, and it's always somebody who's gonna have a breakout performance. Like at 15, I thought for sure I was in the middle.
Yeah,
I got to the final.
Yeah.
McGrath and PB.
Yeah.
Romeo dropped something too because he barely made the final that year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like really you can't sleep on anybody once you get to the final. It's just who won it the most. And sometimes people want it more than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I be wanting it, but it just ain't there. I run fast. Like I ran 993. It didn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It did not matter.
Yeah. Same thing happened in the year before COVID. Because the year before COVID, Coleman won or whatever. Well, wait, not year before COVID. It was the year after that. Yeah, one. Year after that. The year that you got third. What year was that? That USA. That was 19. Because I was there. Yeah, you got 19 the year you got third. That's the year that. Peace out, brother. That's the year that we all thought was finally the year that Mike Rodgers is about to. Mike Rodgers is going to get that medal. Michael Rodgers gonna get that medal. It's sitting there on the table for him. Coleman looking good. He shot out there, but Mike gonna get him a medal. What happened then?
So when I got the dough, I got hurt. First day we got the relay camp.
Mm-hmm.
Got hurt. Strained my calf. As soon as I got there. Doing handoffs with Gat. They'll tell you. I locked up on the track. Gat had to hold me up. I had failed. He had to hold me and carry me to the bench. You know what I'm saying? So I got hurt the first day and I got to world champs.
Now, I'm gonna jump off the topic but get back on it because I know people talk about it a lot when we was talking about the relays and stuff. Go ahead. What happened between the exchange you and Gat when y'all dropped the stick? The one that everybody like to talk about?
Talking about 16?
Mm-hmm. That's all everybody like to talk about. So
we ain't drop it. We just got.
well, yeah, the bad. Yeah.
Basically, we was a centimeter outside the first part of the exchange zone, which they changed the rule after that.
That's usually what they do.
It's like a centimeter.
They usually change the rule after the fact. Like,
And then they didn't DQ us. Great Britain got us DQ because they had a drone. How are you supposed to send a drone? Why you got a drone in the stadium?
First of all, ain't that shit? That should be illegal.
It's illegal, you know what I'm saying? How you get a drone in the stadium anyway? You had to have an aerial view to even see that. You know what I'm saying? And then I had held on to the stick till we got in the zone anyway because I knew I ran up on Gak anyway, but still, like the rule states, you can have no contact outside the zone, and that's what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Because a lot of people like to blame y'all. You and Gak. A lot of people. Even when I haven't been on this thing before, we talk about it. And the one thing I always try and tell people is that's like getting upset and saying Tom Brady can't be quarterback no more because he threw one interception. What about the other 28 damn touchdowns he threw? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the other issue that I have with just our sport. It's like, oh no, they dropped the stick, they did this, they can't do that no more.
If you go look at the all-time list for the relays, me and Gat are probably on there the most 37s in U.S. history.
That's dope. That's dope. That's a nice 1-2 combo too. That's a nice 1-2 combo.
Between me, him, Tyson, who else been on a lot of 37 relays? Y'all been on a lot of 37 relays. Trail Chemist too. Yep.
What year? So, cause y'all got a medal. What year that was?
13.
Y'all actually got the medal.
We got it in 13.
Yeah.
That was my first relay medal. And then 15, we should have got one too. And then, we stretched this on too far in 15, and we should have just kept the passes like we had in the first round. 16, we got DQ for that botch zone. 17, we medaled with a brand new team, really.
Who was it on in 17?
And it was me, Christian, Yak, and Jalen Baker on third.
Yeah, it was on there. Yeah.
Then 19, we won. We ran 37-10.
Well, let me ask you this question. Out of all of the races you've ever done, give me your best race and your worst race.
My best race is probably 2014 100 meter semis. And I ran 980 in Sacramento. That's probably my best race.
It was a damn good race. Give me the worst.
The worst, probably 2010 London, when it was at Crystal Palace, that 100. When I tell you I got worked so bad in that race, I got worked.
Who was in that race?
Johan and Tyson.
You was in that race? I was in Tyson with like 9.
I was in lane 8.
Well, you really can't. You can't.
I was looking at the race.
I remember that race. Now that you say that race, I remember that race. Like, all y'all looking at that race, because them two was gone. And it was like night and damn near raining that day. Yeah, I remember that race. Cold. Yeah, that when Tyson said, I had to run away from it. I knew he was back there. All right, well, give me this then. Your favorite track. The one track to where it's like, if I can run on this track right here, every time, I know I'm gonna drop something.
I say Beijing track.
Beijing
track fast as hell. Between Beijing track and probably Beijing and it's a track in Switzerland called Bellinzona. That track fast as hell too.
Bellinzona, never heard of that.
Yeah, that's a fast track too.
Okay, Bellinzona, man. We're gonna have to look up Bellinzona track, see what they putting on out there. All right, well, give me this. Track meet wise then. All the track meets you've been to across the world, everywhere.
London anniversary games, hand down. When they was in the Olympic Stadium, when them 2 times I raced both, I almost beat them. That was like world championships.
London
Anniversary games.
Do you know how many teams have you been on? Like, literally, I'm not talking about like just the major team. I'm talking about NASCAR. Pan Am. Like,
No, I lost that. My first Pan Am's, I won go. That was my first Pan Am's. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. So you pretty much, I feel like you probably been on every team there is to make.
I never been on that cat team.
Except for NACAC.
I never been on that cat.
NACAC, I did NACAC 1 year. Did NACAC, well, me and Richard Thompson did NACAC 1 year. Yeah. He went gold, he got gold, and I got silver. It was a good year that year. Good year that year. All right, so before I get to this pad and start asking these people these questions they want me to be asking you, what do you think is gonna happen this weekend coming up in Tokyo?
Women and men.
Go with the men first, cause literally you've raced everybody that's about to race this year. So none of us can actually know what they actually can do besides people who actually been in the ring with somebody. So that's why I'm asking you, and why I want from your take on Raes' take, give me your predictions and stuff that's going on that might happen this weekend. And I'm not trying to put you on the spot saying it's what it is, but
I just raced Trayvon. Trayvon pretty impressive on that slow track. That's a slow track.
which one?
That's a slow track.
Gazehead?
He went sub 10 on that, and all us running 9998. We only ran 10-1 on that. That was impressive. He gonna run fast at Tokyo. What Ronnie did in Monaco, that was impressive. And I'm gonna tell you why it was impressive, because he did it from the outside. He wasn't really in the inside where the heat was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like at Tokyo in that final, it's gonna go on the lane draw, because that's how I really feel. And Monaco was a prime example of that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you had 2 people who we thought was probably about to run.
Yeah.
Because Simbini just ran 984 on me in Budapest. And
Yeah.
he looked real impressive.
Yeah.
But I think he ran Monaco too close to Budapest.
Mm.
So in my first race over, so you really can't, gauge him off that. But at the same time, they were next to each other and they were racing each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had somebody in between them, and then Ronnie on that outside lane, and then that Italian dude on the outside. That Italian dude been running consistently all year.
Yeah.
And he gonna be bound to drop sub 9.9 sooner or later. Every time he stepped on the track, he's ran 9.9. And he's produced in every big race. So I wouldn't, count against him, but we don't know what Fred we gonna get. And I'm telling you, they probably like, oh, what's wrong with Fred? What's wrong with Fred? Fred knows how to gear up for the big race.
Yeah.
And I feel like Fred is gearing up for the big race.
Yeah.
I think he's just over a year collecting appearance fees and just training through it, getting ready for the games, because a lot of people ran season best, personal best is all 3 rounds in the Olympics, or all 6 rounds if they double. Then it would be more right now. But now they got to us even.
Yeah.
And the track is way faster. So we gonna see Drake in Tokyo is gonna be like 2009 Berlin.
Oh,
Probably not that fast,
but that type of heat.
That type of heat. I'm thinking we gonna see some sub 9.8. We ain't gonna see no 9.6, but we gonna see 75, 74 from somebody.
And that's also what I had said. I had said it's gonna be 8.8. That I said 7.88. Now females.
Whew. Man, these Jamaicans, god damn, Sha'Carri. Shit.
Damn, you messed it up for us.
I mean, to be honest, I've been watching, and I got a few people in Texas that I seen been training, and I think Daniels is gonna run fast, and I think Oliver is gonna run fast for sure. To get on the podium, you gonna have to run 10.8 for sure. But the way the other two been looking, taking turns running 71, 10.8 might be left off the podium.
I can see that.
And
I can definitely see
I've
that.
been to Tokyo's track, and two people going 10.6 for sure. For sure. For sure, for sure. For sure.
Which two is that?
Probably Shelly in the lane, but
Not as if we already know.
yeah, but I think everybody's been overlooking Dina, and I feel like if she's healthy, because I heard she had a little injury maybe, she's healthy, she could be one of those that probably go 10.6. Just think, they haven't raced her since Gateshead. Nobody has. She's been running 200s, and she got them at Gateshead. And that track is, I showed you, the track is slow.
These are facts that you're saying. She did do that.
Then she went to Manchester and ran 10.7. That track is slow. So I really feel like, yeah, 10.8 might get you 5th or 4th. I think the women's 100 is gonna be one of the ones that you be like, all right, what's going on?
Well, I'm going with them two.
I really think we gonna get an American on the podium. I just don't know who.
All of them. She getting third. Got hand right here first. Yeah, all of them get third. She getting that third place now. U.S. is not going to not be on that podium. U.S. is not going to not be on that podium. I can tell you that now.
What of them get on there?
I'm going to get on
What
that
of them
podium.
gonna get on there?
Because she has no choice.
What of them gonna get on there?
You're carrying literally all of the female sprints right now. Like, literally, like, before we even got there, it was just her and Sha'Carri. Now it's just her. You know what I'm saying? And then, I mean, by this, like, we knew Sha'Carri was the fighter for us. Now it's like, oh, you got to step in. Come on, Robin. Batman, go.
I ain't gonna lie, in that final, Oliver was giving her the blues the first 80.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
What Daniel,
And that's still a training partner, too, though.
Daniel start with her in USA's. If she got her start together by now, she could beat Oliver. Her top end better than all this. If she could be with the pack the first 40, she'll better.
200 then. What you think?
Who?
Men and women. I got mine for me. But 200, what you think?
It's gonna be between Noah and DeGrasse, bro. But I think Kenny's toe tied getting his ass whooped the last 10, and he might win. He probably in practice right now trying to figure out how not to tighten up the last 10. Because all they've been doing is trying to figure out how to beat Kenny.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, DeGrasse figured it out. At Budapest, like, oh, I get him to tighten up and go right on bound. You know, but I feel that, you know, Noah got a lot of pressure on him for this 200. Then he got the little young boy he got to deal with too. Nice. We don't know how fast he gonna run.
We have no clue. We have no clue right now.
But at the end of the day, who has traveled to Europe? Who has been to Asia? And when they only going, they just got there.
That's it.
The other team's been there.
Yeah, they been there. Yeah, Team USA, just, because I talked to Fred like Sunday. No, what's the day? Monday? No, I ain't say Sunday. Saturday. I talked to Fred maybe Friday. And I was, you know, just how I always check on how you feeling. He was like, oh, shoot, I'm good, bro. I laid at 3 hours. Wait, you what? You in the air still?
Man, they
nah.
told me when they got there, somebody was in the airport for 5 hours on the COVID protocol.
Yes.
So, one day wasted already.
Yeah.
One day gone.
Gone.
They probably not gonna do that in track the first day, so 2 days gone. So they got 3 days to get ready before they run.
We both done.
Great Britain been there 2 weeks.
Yeah. That's. We've both done this for a long time.
The smarter camps.
That just ain't.
The smarter camps. Raines camp. They been in Slovakia chilling, training Trayvon them. Gary's group. They've been over in Thessaloniki training. And
so they've been in Europe. They just ain't.
Was in Italy, been training in Italy.
They always camp out of Italy.
They
Down there in Italy.
That cuts down some of their travel time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody else, they coming from the crib.
That's a hard thing to shake, man. And you know, after 2011, I told John, my agent, the rest of my career, like, I don't want to go back to Tokyo. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do anything over there. The reason why I was telling him then I didn't want to do anything else in Asia was the jet lag affected me so damn much to where I was like, bro, I don't want to come back here ever again. Like, I don't want to leave on Sunday and travel 30 hours and get back home, and it's still Sunday. Or leave America on Sunday and then you get there this damn Wednesday.
I mean, the main thing everybody can do, you better get as much treatment as you can when you get there.
Listen, as much treatment, as much water.
Your mobility is basically what's going to be real fast. It's going to be hot, so you don't have to really go to the track and really try to do nothing crazy. You know, just go there, get you some strides in, put your spikes on, stuff like that. It's going to be hot.
Yeah, really hot. Women's 200.
Gabby, we need you to pull through. We need you to pull through.
Now, before you even got here, and I was giving my pre, I actually said Gabby gonna win. I said Gabby gonna win.
But that Sharika Jackson, man, oh, hey, man, say, well, she just see what she did against him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
well, I think we're gonna get two on the podium though. I think Jenna gonna get on the podium too.
I think both of them get on the podium because even the other two, coming from the 100, that 100 gonna tear you up anyway. So you're not gonna be as fresh, So that's the thing that I think with Gavin and got going for him. So you don't think that Dina gonna make the podium?
That's if she ran both. She banged up. I told you she was banged up.
Okay.
But if she runs, she'll be on that thing.
Okay. All right.
But I don't know what Sha'Carri. See, you got to Sha'Carri.
I keep telling you, they were 3 medals.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people. They were 3 medals, but there's a lot of
I don't know
people.
what Shelly gonna line up for that 200. She might run 10-5 and be like, oh, I'm straight.
That's what I'm thinking a lot gonna
I
happen.
see y'all for the relay.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of the relay, do we have not the men gonna do what they gotta do. The females, do we have as America? I'm Team America and Team Nigeria, but as Team America, do you think that the women has any chance of winning?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. I think about this last night. Jamaica don't set that shit up right. We gonna beat them just off of.
They already got their team set up.
Yeah, they got set
I know
up.
the order.
But I'm just saying.
They ordered that.
They hand out right. We gonna beat them. It's gonna be tight too though. It's gonna be super tight.
So you mean to tell me Jamaica got all 10 6s and 7s on
You
there?
can have all the 10 6, 10 7 you want to.
You right? You was
But
right.
you set that mug up right, you gonna get lit up. And I feel like the difference is gonna be because we got Oliver popping off.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna have a lead. They just gonna have to hold on with their stick. We gonna be in front for sure. We gonna be in front. I'm trying to tell you, we gonna be in
So
front.
do you think she gonna get what's the name? Cause they got Rihanna popping off.
Williams can't hold Oliver.
Okay. I'm agreeing with you on that. I'm agreeing with you on that. I'm agreeing with you on that.
They gonna be Jamaica gonna be in the hole trying to come back to get us. Our girl could be
But then
running.
they got Sha'Carri on.
Okay, but look,
Second
our
leg.
girls gonna be running so damn scared. They gonna be in front. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you how the lanes y'all gonna go to. We gonna have an outside lane.
Yeah.
And Jamaica gonna be in 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And they gonna chase us the whole way. I told you we might hold on to beat them, but if they sticks better than ours, we can hang it up. We can hang it up. We can hang it up. But they had that stack team before, and they didn't get the baton around the track.
Yeah. And then the year that they had the stack team that was supposed to win was also the year that females from America broke the record.
Yeah.
Because they knew we got to go. We got to go. Alright, so I know because somebody had asked on here, and then I just because I know Allison got a lot of fans out there. So do you feel like she gonna medal one more time and end it in this 4?
You know what? That 400 is not as stacked as I thought it was gonna be. She gonna medal.
You think she'll win it?
She ain't gonna win, but she gonna medal.
You think she'll win it?
She not gonna win.
Who you think gonna beat her then?
Who I think gonna win?
Yeah.
Ray, you got a lot of Europeans
I
right
know.
And but she might be right because you might be right.
I don't think she's gonna lose. I think she's gonna win. I call that all the way back at AP
You
Raes.
wanna know why? Cause I know her training regimen before World's Olympics, she be having 2 days. So yeah, right. I think she gonna win. I think she gonna win.
It ain't Allison, it's Bobby. And because also Sid is over there. So you know that's just Bobby don't put them next to each other. You know they training next to each other. So that's why I'm like, Allison got one more goal than her. And it just so happened that it's not that fast of a year. She could possibly win it on that track with a 48 something. Yeah, that's what I'm calling. That's what I'm calling.
Unless they let them two.
They're not.
That stuff I seen.
Yeah, they're. And they don't run out like, well, Alley Cat can at least get third. But because no. All right, so give me this then. So before we get off this thing, and I need to get to some of these comments because these folks gonna blow this chat up. Give me your prediction for yourself for the rest of the season.
Man, Prefontaine, I'm looking to go sub 99. I just got my mind on that right now. And then whatever happens after that, happens after that. But second half, I'm just gonna come with it. You know what I'm saying?
And so you are. So how are you looking for Diamond League final? Are you in with the points? Or you?
I'm in there with the point. I'm not in yet, but you know my agent's gonna give me the means to get the points. So I ain't worried about that. Yeah. But once I get there, I'm gonna do my thing. But yeah, take Prefontaine first, take one Diamond League at a time from now. No. Yeah. So retirement. I gotta ask that question because a lot of people like to ask that question on these type shows. When do you see yourself retiring? Well, I'm 30.
I mean, you've been again. You won your first championship in 2009. It's 21, Jack.
Man, Jack, look, I'm locked into I think 23. But you know, I don't. Y'all young boys ain't ready to be out training. Since not keep getting this money, so y'all need to retire me.
Yeah, you got a point, man. You got a point. You got a point. So what's your off the track right now? Then? Like off the track. What are you doing off the track?
Man, so everybody know I DJ, man, and I DJ at a lot of the big clubs and big bars and Austin. And right now, I'm working on opening up my restaurant, man, called Munchie's Kitchen. So I've been working on that basically all when I was in here, getting all the paperwork done and LLC and stuff like that. So right now I'm just in the process of finding the building right now. And then the employees and the stuff all after that, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully I can have everything done by this fall when football season starts. It'll be good.
So you're not making the classic mistake that a lot of athletes have made, which is waiting until retirement to try and figure out what they're gonna do, only to figure out that ain't shit you can't do.
You better not wait, cause it'll be here before you know it. You be like, dang, what I'm gonna do? What am I gonna do?
When you say come October you'll get a check, come January you ain't got nothing.
You be like, yeah, so.
Well, that's dope. What you already got. I mean, a lot of folks do know you DJ. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I mean, I know you had a whole lot of endeavors going on, whatever. I didn't know what was going on with the restaurant, if it was done, whatever. So, but that's good stuff right there, though. That's the one thing I admire about you. The same thing like when I talked to Fred. The thing I admire about Fred, like Fred already got. He don't bought land. He already everything
set up. Land. I got this land and
yeah, you know.
I'm gonna go cut the grass. And, Fred be having dying. Yeah, he's smart, man. He's smart with his money, man. Yeah, he listen to the country boy.
Country boy real smart with his money. Man. He real smart. All right, y'all done blew up this dang on. Man, let me just scroll. I ain't gonna be able to get everybody. Okay, let me just. Okay. Oliver's, yeah. Somebody said Oliver is 11 flat 10-9 girl. Swagger said she's 11 flat 10-9 girl. She ain't gonna make it. That's what he said.
She probably 11 flat 10.
Andrew Gabriel said Daniels won't make the final. Damn,
that's disrespectful.
Damn, she won't even make the finals? Damn. It's okay. All right. The GOAT also said, y'all go watch 2019. Now, that's not fair. The GOAT, I'm calling you out. That's not fair. Just say go watch 2019 World Championships. Again, we can't do our people like that. Like, you can't go judge somebody because of what they did in 2019. That was 2 years ago. Give them the respect or give them a little bit of respect to say they probably figured it out and got it together. So I can't. I'm not gonna judge her off of 2019. That was somebody said. I think Gabby might win the 200. Experience is a dangerous factor. Get it, Goose James. Read. Scotland said Noah Lyles finally gonna be back in his natural habitat, training wise, so he's gonna be off the chain. Mark my words. So Scotland Deacon said. So he says that. I guess he's saying Noah's gonna win. Okay. All right then. All right. Oh, he also said Noah born 1950. I don't know if he just threw a number out there with that one. That's
blazing. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that he can't possibly do it, but I don't see that happening now. I saw that happening like a year ago, but yeah, Somebody said, so they laughed and said, I can't believe they said Oliver's going on the podium. All right. Yeah, look.
Ain't enough about Dennis.
All right.
Dennis gotta focus on one.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to look. We see here trying to tell y'all from experiencing this. Look here. If you be thinking it's gonna happen, you don't be shit you think it's gonna end up happening. Let's see. If Shelly had the lane beside Sha'Carri winning the 200. 500 says Sha'Carri winning the 200. Swagger says she might get third at best. Gavin. You ain't got no faith in none of our picks.
Oh
What you talking about? Why he ain't got no faith. He said that 21-6 is really a 22.
Oh my God.
You been watching too much of my stuff. You been watching too much Raes that you
said 22.
That ain't really 21-6, that's 22. Dang. D'Angelo said Jenna. Okay. Ain't nobody really feeling our Gabby picks. I'm reading. Ain't nobody.
They not.
Ain't nobody. So Shelly Proud running 1065 and Sha'Carri 1078 and Lane 1080. So is you saying that's what's gonna happen in the hunt?
Man, I've been watching that lane run the last 3 races. Say she ain't running no 10-8.
Lane finna run 10-6. I'm telling y'all. Why did Shanae beat up? Can someone explain, please?
Ooh, hey,
Yeah, we're gonna leave that one alone for now. We'll leave that one alone. Naya would run, Swaggy says Naya would run like 20.10 before trials. Okay. Special K said, how are US gonna be close? Pretty much, Special K says US ain't gonna be close on the relay. It's a question. It's like, how? How they gonna be close? Okay. All right. If you say so. All right. If you say so. They put Shelly on first leg in 2012. That's why they weren't close. Okay. Drizzy Dre says, I don't care who wins the 100-meter women. Once Jamaica gets 1, 2, 3, I'm okay. He's saying Jamaica's gonna sweep it.
We ain't going for that. Come on, Daniels, goddammit. Oliver, come on. We ain't going for no sweep. The men are sweep before the women.
I can see that happening, but I've been told that Johan gonna get a medal. But anyway,
Who?
Johan.
Who?
Mike Jones. Oh wow, Andrew Gaber said Allison ain't medaling at all. If she gets a medal at the Olympics, she will win. It will be in the 4x400. Well, that's just disrespectful.
We already knew that.
Dang, we know we'll get a 4x4. How you gonna say she ain't gonna win? That's just rude, sir. It's just rude. 10-6, 10-7, 10-7, 10-6, yada. See, highlight what NCAA rule change make less athletes turn pro. So Mr. Max wants to know, will the NCAA rule change make less athletes turn pro?
Yep. Because some of these NCAA athletes gonna make more than what these shoe companies gonna give them. Prime example, Bryce Young, the quarterback at Alabama, get a bill right now. $1 million. He ain't even touched the field.
Ain't touched the field yet.
So just imagine the
Mr. Max, we appreciate your donation for that question too.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you could do that, but we appreciate that for that. So I will say, I actually think that even in track and field, a lot of athletes won't go pro no more. Because like Mike said, the amount of money that a school has in a budget to offer versus the amount of money that a shoe company has, to offer off the track, it's not gonna be enough, So for track and field wise, if you're running at like a Florida, you gotta keep in mind that the track money comes from the football team because you got a powerhouse football team. Your school got a lot of money. So if you running track for like a Florida or Alabama or somewhere like that, you're gonna be making more than what the average athlete on the track is actually making. So I think that's gonna actually stop a lot of people from wanting to go pro. Good question.
That's why Texas and Oklahoma trying to go to the SEC.
Yep. There's more money in SEC.
More money.
Patrick Boyd said, "Who is Fanaboo running for?" Oh yeah. Oh, he running for his country. That just popped up. Fanaboo, he is running 200. Whatever country he's from, Pat, he's actually running 200. No, he won't be a factor though. He won't be a factor. He's not ready. He's not ready. Oh, Liberia. Yeah, he's running for Liberia, but he's not ready yet. He's not ready yet at all. He will be ready eventually, but now's not his time. It's not fan time. Fanaboo. No, not. I don't.
If he's in the race off that curve, I don't think he's gonna be in the race off the curve.
He's not been in the race off the curve though, and you not been to run down none of them at the Olympics. Like nah, he got one more year. He definitely one more year. One more year.
You gotta fix that first half.
Thunder Jew says if Tokyo is fast, Dina can go 10-7, but not 10-6.
She just went to 71 in Manchester.
But no, they tried to say the clock was,
No, Manchester shit is slow.
I'm telling you what, man. I'm just reading comments, man. I'm just reading comments. Fireheart says y'all disrespecting the sheriff. Is it Sharika? Sharika. Y'all know I mess everybody's name up, but they say Sharika getting on the podium. Fireheart says Sharika's getting on that podium.
200, yeah, 200.
200, but I ain't talking about the 100.
I don't know about that 100.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Somebody else said Sharika is definitely a sleeper. And the 200, yeah, but again, I just don't think her 100. Yeah, well, no, the 100 she'll a sleeper. But yeah, I'll give her that. She'll sleep in the 100, but I just don't see that she's. No, that field is too stacked. That field is way too stacked. Kiri McFadden asks, will Oliver or Daniels even make the finals? Yeah, we already answered that without this question. We already told you what we think gonna happen. Oliver's starts are great, yeah. Swag says it doesn't matter. Oliver's 11. Yeah, wow, that's just so respectful. Okay. Daniels needs to lose 29 pounds.
Go look at Daniels right now.
I think she lost that.
She lost that. That's why I said what I said.
I think she lost that.
Yeah.
I think she lost that. I
She
think
looking lean and mean right now.
Yep. Sha'Carri really runs a consistent 10-7 though. She's not there. Yeah, if Sha'Carri was there. I think if she was there, the race would be faster.
I think so too.
Much faster. It would have to be faster.
It'd be the last 40 meters would be so fast.
Man, if she was in the race, I'd literally say 10-8 ain't getting no medal now. 10-8 don't get you no medal at all.
I still don't think 10-8 will get you a medal.
10-8 might not get you a medal.
I think 10-7-6 gonna get you.
I'm about to say it might be 10-6, 10-6, 10-7. 10-8 still might not get a medal. And if she had been in it might have been 10-6, 10-6, 10-6. And damn it, you saw them! Took it away from us. But we'll get it. We'll get it. It won't be the same, but we'll get it. We'll get that Prefontaine. You think she gonna drop Prefontaine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody else saying Oliver. They pretty much. Here's what's funny. Here's what's crazy. What's crazy is we about to get off here. We appreciate everybody joining in, and if you didn't join in, we appreciate you when you watch this later when we post it up. Because I know a lot of y'all are at work, so we appreciate y'all anyway when y'all watch it tonight. Here's the one thing I'd say. If two people who are in the sport, two been in the sport for a long time, two people been in the sport, sitting here telling these people, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. I don't think y'all should be arguing with us, okay? I'm telling you. We're basing these predictions off of information, off of training programs, off of the sport, see, what y'all do is y'all take these people's numbers and their name, and that's how you like to say, well, this is what's gonna happen. No, it don't work that way. You got like Mike just said, this person got here then. This person been there this long. This track does. Is this, and you gotta put all those things into the component because when you're talking about a championship, you don't know what somebody has been doing to train. You don't know if they've really been training only for the championship, and that's why you've been seeing them at what you would consider subpar performances or things that you wouldn't believe that they could be able to do because let's just go and smell like a Gabby. We don't know if that her training was set up to be for the Olympic Games, and everything we've seen is a 75-80%. You got to give people those type of at least credits to where it's like, well, if you've won your respective championship, I have to say you're a contender now because pretty sure your coaches are pretty damn smart to where if they saw you had a chance early in the season, you were being trained for the championship, which means, as we always say, you're training through your championships. You're not training for your championships. So when we're sitting here saying, no, Oliver, no, Gabby, it's because we know these people. We know their systems. We know their cycles. We know what their bodies have been doing. We know their coaching. We know, like we sat here and said, no, Addison Canelo because C is there, Bobby Kersey. A lot of that stuff goes into the pot when you were talking about who's going to do what. So even though, per usual on this show, 99.5% of the time, y'all don't agree with anything I say. But then soon as the race go off, it happened just like that. I might be off one or two places, but I'm like, I told y'all. Or we told y'all. All right, well, guess what? We is damn done for the day because I'm hungry. You hungry? Because I ain't ate nothing now.
You ain't talking about the hurdles, none of that.
We ain't. But guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what?
All of them reward records.
They are. But guess what? How long you here? How long you here for a couple days? Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why we don't talk about it because we got the whole week. We got to get these people Tokyo ready all the way up until Tokyo. So, you just heard it. He's here. He's going to be here, hanging out. So, we're going to be back to talk about the hurdles tomorrow. Man, we got a long way to go. We got to talk about the hurdles. And you know what race I'm actually getting ready for? Believe it or not? 800.
Yeah.
800. I'm trying to tell y'all the 800. 800 meters is, all right. I'm trying to tell y'all, get ready for that. But yeah, so for the rest of the week, it's Tokyo week. Tokyo. What better way to have a Tokyo week? Oh yeah, we still got people coming on. I am hounding my correspondents, Wallace Spearman. I know you're watching too. I'm hounding you because I need to know what's going on over there. Yeah. We need to know what's going on over there so we can be ready to prepare. But this whole week, we're giving y'all a breakdown, of course, because how the track and field goes. Sprints are always first. We're sprinters. We had to give y'all a sprint breakdown, and more importantly, just a nice Q&A conversation with Michael Rodgers, you know, so y'all can see Michael Rodgers. But all week long, this is what we got going on. So, hey, we appreciate y'all tuning in to Raes Take. Camera person! Camera crew! You gotta turn the camera off. You gotta turn the camera off. Shout out to our wonderful camera crew that's always in the back. One day we'll let y'all meet the camera crew.
All right.
Yeah. We out here. We want lunch. I'm hungry. Shit, I'm so hungry. Turn this damn thing off. I really ain't. Hey, let me go pee.